What's up, hoodlums and hood rats? This is the fully functional-ish
podcast.
I'm Chase, and he is
Tyler.
And we are hanging out. We're excited. We have decided after a long time of doing music and other stuff like that together, we decided we wanted to do a podcast.
We decided we wanted to quit being posers.
Yeah, I don't think we're posers.
I was pretty good at it.
Being a poser?
Yeah.
I mean, I started rapping because I really liked it and I was good at it. You are kind of a poser. Anyway.
Whatever. Is that Flaky Chris?
That is Flaky Chris. He doesn't know he's Flaky Chris. He's going to find out here in a little bit. The reason we're talking about Flaky Chris is because there's supposed to be a third person on this podcast. There's actually 4 people on this podcast. One guy cannot legally operate a vehicle, so he's always going to be calling in on the phone. That's Mr. Drunk Tommy.
Drunk Tommy!
And we got another buddy of ours who always says he's going to show up to everything, never shows up, and we have dubbed him the one, the only, Flaky Chris. And we will have him on the show via the phone sometimes. Sometimes he may even be here. He's still going to be Flaky, still going to be Chris.
Chris. He wants to be Chris. He doesn't want to be Flaky Chris.
Sometimes we call him Chris Piss. Sometimes we call him Christmas. He's flaky nonetheless.
Christmas.
We will Christmas. Missed the party again. So, the reason we're making a podcast, the answer is we feel like the shit we say is funny, and we want to tell you guys. We talk about some of the most random things. We're going to let you guys have a front row seat to our lives and tell you what's going on. I'll begin. We had a death in the family.
I'm so sorry, dude. I've been where you are.
Dude, I'm telling you, and like, not really too much funny about this, but we adopted a kitten.
Don't church it up. You didn't adopt.
I went to a guy's house and picked up a free kitten.
You were given.
I was given a kitten who I later adopted and changed its last name. Look, okay, I'm going to church it up. It's Dear Tay, and I'm going to tell you that I adopted this cat. All right, we got this cat to our house. My son, Mason, you guys have seen pictures of him on Facebook, cutest kid alive. We all love him. He was excited about this cat, so pumped up. We named him Saba, the White Ranger's sword from Power Rangers.
I didn't know that.
His little white kitten. Yeah, but named him Saba. And we had this kitten for 5 days and had to have it put down this morning. Yeah. You talk about man card being ripped up into a million pieces, kicked under the rug to no longer be found.
Did you sit there and with it while it went?
Yeah. Dude.
That's the worst. I put down 2 dogs. Aside from, it's worse than going to a funeral of somebody you really love.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's the worst because you don't know if they're really, I don't know if deathable is a word.
Deathable? Dude, oh my God, I had that same thought.
Deathable.
Where I was sitting there.
I mean, dude, I got so much shit wrong with me now that I probably don't even know. But I'm going good. If you ask me how my day's going, it's going great.
I feel like I'm making it.
Yeah, like it's nothing deathable.
No, there's no deathable.
And they look at you with those eyes like they don't want to go.
No, and you're sitting there and you're like, okay, so they gave me, and it's so horrible that with an animal you have to factor in monetary values. Like they gave me a list of the procedures that they could do, $600, and so I saw the number at first. I was like, God, that's a lot of money.
And they do it out loud too.
Oh yeah,
like they make you verbally decide in front of them.
Oh yeah,
how much your animal matters to you.
How much do you love this animal? Do you love this animal 600? Tell me. Huh? Tell me, Iron Man's daughter. Do you love it 600? Because I felt like I did love this animal 600 after 5 days because I literally thought I'm going to do it. And I looked at the vet and I said, how much, what percentage chance does this cat have to live?
What a comfortable way to look at it is $1 a day.
$1 a day could save this kitten.
So like,
I guess so.
Have it a year. You feasibly could do 365.
Yeah.
2 years, double that. I think that would be. Is that a good rule?
I think
$1
so.
a day.
Yeah.
So you would have spent $5 on your animal?
the guy.
That's awful.
The guy tells me.
That sounds awful.
The guy tells me 10% chance that this animal makes it through the procedure. I decide euthanasia is the right direction to go.
Word of the day.
And we sat there with it. And 32 years of my life, I made it through. Never seeing this happen to an animal. You talk about the wrong time to see it is when it's a 7-week-old kitten. I blubbered like a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Like a big, enormous
I've never
man
put
child.
down a cat, though.
Dude.
Is it quick?
Yeah, super fast. Didn't even make a sound. Like, awful. Like, twitching or anything like that. Super humane. But it was so much of a bummer. That's how I started off my weekend. I'm going to quit talking about it because I don't want to cry on the first episode.
Okay. You know what got me, though?
What's that?
Is I was cool until they started talking about what we wanted to do with the animal.
Yeah.
Like, they asked me if I wanted to take it home with me and bury it.
Oh, they asked us the same thing.
Or, they could cremate it. And I'm like...
They didn't tell me they were going to do that.
Yeah, they cremate them in, like, this mass cremation thing. A bunch of them.
It's like a sick animal genocide?
It is, dude. But then I felt so
didn't
bad
know that.
because I'm not dude, once it's done, it's done. I couldn't bring the dogs home to bury them.
I agree.
But I felt so bad for saying that. They put you on the spot, man. I don't like it.
It was the most awkward situation in my life. I rushed this little thing to the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning, scared to death. Turned out bad. We do still have a cat, though. Simba's still at the house. He's kicking.
Simba and Saba?
Simba and Saba. Wow. But that was the start of my weekend. How's it been going for you?
It's been a little weird. My wife and my 2 girls went out of town to a little competition for my oldest daughter. So it left me and my 1-year-old son here. And used to, I thought, man, when they'd go out of town, I'd be like, back in the day where it was just like me and my wife or me and one kid, and I got left, by myself with one kid. I was like, oh, man, this is awesome. Nobody tells me what to do.
It's going to be great.
I don't have to bathe. I don't have to bathe the kid. I don't have to clean up the house. Nothing. And it was awesome. I could sleep on the couch. It was great. But, dude, as I get older, I'm like, it's so loud in here all the time. I miss the chaos a little bit. I didn't know what to do with myself.
You were so sad.
I was my anxiety was up the whole time they were gone. And I hated it. Like, I can't enjoy this. I really miss them.
Why do I feel this way?
This sucks.
They should be.
I miss my family.
This goes back to me telling you need a video game system.
If I had some video games, I probably would have got my mind, off of it.
It helps. It helps. But don't get addicted to it because that's a long road you don't want to go down.
I know.
I know. I am currently driving down that road and 2 wheels are going off into the ditch.
I'm sober from video games for a while. And if I play one, I think it'll tip me over the edge. Call of Duty's coming out soon.
Yep.
If I play that one, I'm done.
You're done.
As long as I don't get to, I think the problem is when you play during the day. Mm-hmm. If you're a day player, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You are not going to be able to function in your normal life if you're constantly playing on the game. So, Tyler's running off for a pee-pee break because that's apparently what we do in the middle of the fully functional-ish podcast is we run off for pee breaks. What I'm thinking we should do right now is he didn't show up. We want to know why. And we really want to dig in to this guy. So we're going to give Tyler just a second. And I'm going to cue this up here and get this ready. And for the first time ever, we are going to introduce you guys to Flaky Chris. So let's get it going here.
Flaky Chris.
Flaky Chris. There you are. Did it come out okay?
Everything's good, dude. It's just that seal. Once I break the seal, I'm done.
Well, who told you not to drink during the podcast?
Nobody.
Oh, I did. I said it multiple times.
But it's It loosens me up a little bit, man. I get a little nervous.
I don't need you. I don't need you being nervous. I need you being excited and full of life. And we're about to call Flaky Chris. Let's see if he answers.
I can hold it so good, but once I do the first one, it's done.
I understand. I agree with you.
Don't judge me.
Hello.
Hold up.
Hello. Yes. Is this Flaky Chris?
Depends what you call flaky. You call him flaky skin?
No, like
I think he's a little better.
you are ashy. I will say that. This is the for everybody who's just tuning in. If you started the podcast late or something, this is the guy who is supposed to be the third member of the podcast most days. He never shows up to anything from adult softball all the way to your children's birthdays. It's the one, the only Flaky Chris. Everybody, yay!
I did show for your son's birthday.
I was there. Why are you calling him out for that? He did. He was there before me.
You know, and it's bad.
I rolled my ankle.
You did. You did. Oh my God. We made one of the biggest mistakes of my life with my 6-year-old. And he decided, and we went along with the fact that he wanted to have his birthday at a jump park. Now, for those of you who've never met me and don't know me, I'm sitting about 5'8" on a tall day, 230 pounds, not ready to jump. Tell you that right now. Flaky Chris is about 6'1", 6'2", skin and bones, and super flaky.
That's right. That is right. Okay, rolled my ankle.
You know, Tyler over here, he's a father of 3, and his will and his back are both giving out.
Yes. Dude, getting in those foam pits is no joke.
I'm telling you, no one tells you. They don't give you any sort of preparation. They don't, like, when you're up there, all they say is, it's going to be $178.21.
It's going to be $1 billion. And you got to buy special socks.
The shark socks.
Oh, yeah, we did all wear matching shark socks, which was awesome. We wore those, but I'm Mr. I can do this. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. So what I did was I went and I decided that I was going to jump right into the pit. I'm going all out. I ain't scared.
All in.
I'm not afraid of this foam.
Balls deep.
I can do it. Flaky Chris is done walking on a high wire. He's got half the place laughing at him. So, yeah, I can jump in this foam pit.
I felt
take
like
off.
I was trying out for the American Ninja Warrior. That's what I felt like. I felt like I was trying out for the American Ninja Warrior, especially when I got on that tightrope. I was shaking the whole time.
Now, what channel does American Ninja Warrior come on?
Is that different?
Yeah.
Is that different than
ABC.
American Ninja Warrior?
Yeah. Is that the one that's on USA? Because I think the other one's on NBC.
I think it's ABC or USAA.
USAA, that's an insurance company.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Well, guys, if you ever think about going to Geico, switch up and go to USAA.
He also sells insurance.
Speaking of Merica, what's your take on this, Flaky Chris? My daughter got a sheet of paper the other day that said it planned out their whole week. One week was like superhero day. The other one was like wear your favorite sports team day. One of the days was what we were just talking about, Merica Day. Legit said Merica Day.
American Day.
For a school, I'm like, dude, I get the joke. I get it. America. But that is you not want to class it up a little bit for, this school. Merica Day.
I mean,
It said Merica Day.
we're gonna be having a special service with Farmer Fran from the Water Boy.
They expect me to wear red, white, and blue. But I'm like,
Georgia is second worst in any type of education. So
I'm just expecting like wife beaters on America Day.
Yeah.
Like the red, white, and blue wife beater and the tank top and the damn farmer's tan and America Day.
Honey, don't carry your book bag.
I just saw that. I looked at my wife. I was like, America Day,
Honey, don't carry your book bag in. You're not going to have room to carry that natty light. It's Merica Day.
American Day.
America.
Send them with the pocket knives.
Anything over 3 inches will be confiscated. Welcome to Merica Day. Hey, Flaky Chris.
Yes.
This is the moment in the show where we flake on you. Thanks for coming in.
Bye.
And he's gone.
That was Flaky Chris.
That was Flaky Chris. We love him so much. So much. I just got a text message from him.
He just hung up.
I don't even know what to say about you calling me Flanky Chris. He spelled it flanky.
It'll take him a couple shows to actually come to get over that name.
Yeah. And once he comes
earn
in,
it.
yeah, once he comes in, he'll be the third wheel that everybody loves, Chris. And he is hilarious. The guy
Make me the pivot man, right?
There he is. Hold on 1 second.
He can't call back.
Fully Functionalish podcast.
Flaky Chris is back.
You can't come back in after we tell you
We
to
didn't
go away.
accidentally hang up on you.
You can't be overly attached, Chris.
I thought this was a stunt.
Paranoid
Take two.
Chris.
You can't be paranoid. My friends left me, Chris.
I wanted to take two. All right, what's going on?
It goes against everything we know of you as the flaky one that you are. No, okay. So you want to come back? That's fine. Welcome back to the show. Why do you
Yes.
flake out on everything?
Let's talk about softball.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't you dare use your son as an excuse.
And I'll have you
Well,
know, we were in
that's really
third place
truth.
in the Industrial League. Thank you.
Third place Industrial League.
Without you.
Maybe I don't want to go out there and strike out. Maybe that could be the reason.
If you strike out in adult softball, dude, you need to be called flaky.
Golf flakes.
We'll call you Noodly if you strike out in adult softball. No, but that's where this name has come from. And we've told everybody that once you do show up and you do a show with us and you're in the studio with us, you are affectionately known as Chris. And we love you.
Chris.
Here,
You're
Chris.
Yeah.
Here, Chris.
I'll
Here,
say
Chris.
that. Chris.
But
Punctual Chris.
in any moment
It can be
you
stripped.
ever flake out on a show, you're
Is
flaky.
it Chris, Chris?
Chris, Chris. Yeah. No, it's Chris, Chris. You're right. You got anything else to bring into the show? If not, I'm hanging up on you. We got to move on.
Okay, well, I just want to tell y'all I appreciate that, and I love y'all, and I'll be on the next one. I'll be there,
Yeah.
and I'll be there.
You're
Oh,
right.
y'all.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right.
I will, I promise.
Yeah, like I'm gonna come to your house when you have a cookout. Flaky Chase.
Show up.
Hey,
This hurts. This really hurts.
well, bye, Flaky Chris.
All right, I'll be outside.
It hurts that we had a mic set up all for you that's just sitting there all lonely.
Yep, totally hung up on him.
Has no spit on it yet.
No spittle on the mic.
Nope.
That is a bad way to run a podcast. I'll tell you,
You got a
that.
dry mic, you got a flaky Chris.
Let me jerk the car off down this old dirt road.
You can obviously tell Chase went to Segway school.
Yeah, let me go on to the back here and grab this
Jerk
muffler.
the car off.
So, I'm gonna grab this muffler and I'm gonna tell you guys about the fact that we are gonna be talking about craziness, and you never know what we're gonna talk about. We are 100% unscripted. We don't know what we're gonna say. We don't know if the show's going to be good. we're just literally doing it from week to week. So we want you guys to actually be included. This is the show, part of the show that is scripted. We have a Gmail. Tyler, tell them what it is.
Fully functional-ish at gmail.com.
That's ISH.
That's
ish.
It's not at Bing. It's not at Hotmail. It's not at MSN. It's not at Yahoo. It's not at AOL.
AOL. Yeah,
Remember getting the AOL CDs in the mail?
I did.
Thinking you got internet? Like, oh, yeah.
Remember?
I like this. I'm
Remember
gonna get on the internet.
Was it the AOL chat rooms that we used to get in all the time when we
Yep.
were like 12 years old?
Yep.
God.
Yep.
ASL.
ASL.
Age, sex, location. Little did we know. Okay, we're in these chat rooms and we're trying to be cool and we're trying to talk to girls and stuff like that. The amount of predators that we exposed ourselves to,
Yeah.
we had no idea what we were doing back then. Moral of the story is don't let your kids get online without
Yahoo
parental
chat.
supervision.
Yahoo chat,
Yahoo chat was
That
real
was a
bad
little
about it too.
Legitter.
I don't think it was legitter at all. But no, if you want to be a part of the show, if you want to pitch us topics, you want to tell us your story, hell, if you want to be on the show, we'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out.
Send us your phone number. We'll call in, not having you over at the studio.
We'll be the predator.
We don't know you like that. You can't come in, but we will call you. If you send us your number, we'll talk to you and everything like that. All you got to do is hit us up at fullyfunctionalish at gmail.com. Also, we'll post pictures, comments, things like that. If you want to join the conversation and be a part of the show, we have a Facebook page. We have an Instagram. We're all over your social medias, like your Uncle Rick on your Aunt Gina at last Christmas. All right. We are all
After the
over
eggnog.
it. After the eggnog. Everybody's got an Uncle Rick, and everybody feels like he's probably done something bad that he should have been in jail for, and he's not. So, where do we go from here? We have no idea. But I will tell you that we opened up the email about 4 or 5 days ago. Opened it up, started the Facebook page. We started getting a few likes here and there, people joining, just telling our friends about it. You know, we got to start somewhere and build the audience. And so what we did was we went ahead and opened it up for people to send stuff, and we got a few emails, and I'm going to go ahead and read them and let you guys see what you think. The first one comes from Jessica S. It says, "You guys make super shitty music. Why do you think you could do a podcast?" Fuck off, assholes.
They must have seen the Ricochet video.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the Ricochet video, it's on YouTube and everywhere you get your videos, Pornhub, X videos, everything like that. You can find the Ricochet video that we have been ridiculed and made fun of for.
Let's be honest. We thought we got ridiculed.
We did.
We spent years of our lives thinking just because we saw somebody put the crying emoji on that video when we posted on Facebook. We thought it was terrible. We thought we should hang it up. And then like a year later, we looked on all the comments and it wasn't that bad, man.
No, people actually seem to like it.
We never knew.
No, and that's the worst feeling is when you were actually onto something and people were responding to it and you have such a fear of failure that you failed. So here we are. We're going to give this podcast a chance.
We're white guys that rap.
Yeah. For future reference, though, if you don't like the podcast, don't tell us because we'll stop making it. So for all the people out there that all the people out there that are enjoying this podcast, please don't ruin it for them because we have super thin skin like Flaky Chris's.
But you got to give us real good ratings, and you have to build our ego up.
Yeah. Because
that one rejection that comes through, we're done.
And in no way, shape, or form are we pandering for ratings, but we are pandering.
That guy is 100 times more important than 8 million likes. Like the one unlike.
Yeah.
The one thumbs down. The one cry face. That's what we dwell on. That's our problem, man.
I will say, though, that opinion is property of Tyler and not me, and I think all of you are important.
That's social media. Do you do all the social media?
Yeah, I'm on all of it, and I wish I wasn't.
See, I think once Snapchat came on, that was it for me. I didn't understand it. Probably it started with Twitter. I didn't understand Twitter. I thought it was more for like celebrities and stuff. But once I stopped at Snapchat, I stopped caring. And it makes me like TikTok. I have no clue. My daughters do it. And when I say daughters, my youngest one is 2, and she gets on TikTok.
She has her own TikTok.
She doesn't have her own. I haven't gone that far yet, but she watches it, which is, I guess, my fault.
That's 100% your fault.
Yeah, I just I wouldn't do social media if it wasn't for our music and all that stuff. I hate it.
Yeah. Which, who knows? Depending on how the podcast goes, we may make more music in the future. We may end up doing some music here on the podcast. We have no idea what this show is yet or where it's going or what it's going to be. That's the whole beauty of this. Like I said earlier, it's 100% unscripted. We have no idea what we're talking about from week to week. We just kind of wing it.
Can I ask you before we go, man?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes.
What's your... how about the Braves? What's your
I am hurt. I am confused. I feel like what the Braves did to me was the equivalent of my virginity being taken all over again. It was fast. It was swift.
It was swift.
And at some points it hurt.
It was pretty painful to watch, man. It only went, first inning, it was over. You can't come back from that. But even more, let's go not really Braves. We talked about this the other day. Mm-hmm. That for all you baseball fans out there, how do you feel about the postseason game times? Does that not piss you off?
Oh, yeah.
There's so many games throughout the season, over 100, and most of them are played at 7, 8. If it's on the West Coast, it's like 9 or 10 or 8:30. 2 o'clock playoff times. I don't watch all the freaking season, games, like literally every game, to not be able to see the postseason games that come on at like 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
It pisses me off.
Dude, I was having to ride home during Game 5 getting scoring updates from you that I literally thought you were screwing with me and not telling me the real score, as the last 3 messages I got from you before I quit looking was 4-0, 8-0, 10-0. No!
It was over.
But once again, the Braves have slashed our hopes and dreams. Falcons are god-awful. Georgia just lost to South Carolina. I don't care. I'm a Tennessee fan.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man. Did you have a good day today?
Had a great day.
Were you in a better mood?
Yeah, UT beat Mississippi State 2010. We got a win. I'm feeling good about it. God bless. Go Vols. I'm excited. Probably a lot of people don't care about that, but you're a big Tar Heel guy.
I am. Which I think we're like 2-2. Not too bad. Not too big of a football school yet.
Classic ACC fan right there.
It is.
I love the team. I don't know how they're doing.
The football is like light years from basketball, but they're catching up, man. They're catching up.
Y'all had some good teams.
They got Mac Brown back. That's the that's the spark of the team, I think.
Yeah. He'll definitely do some great recruiting, and he'll bring some people in there.
The 2-2 record is little, offsetting because they took Clemson down to the line.
Oh yeah,
they lost by 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
You take number 1 down to 1 point. You deserve to be talked about a little bit.
This team may be a lot better than we think. But anyway, like I said, we have reached the end of our night. I hope you have enjoyed this first dose of us, and we're going to be releasing these weekly. So every week a new show will be out. Don't forget, if you want to be a part of the show and you want to, let us know how we're doing, give us some topics, things you want to hear us talk about, things like that. Or if you want to come on the show with us and have us call in and talk to you live, we will definitely do it. You just got to hit us up at fullyfunctionalish, ISH, at gmail.com. Yep, that's ish. That ish is ISH.
Ish.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, we're going to get out of here. We will definitely see you guys next week. Hopefully it will be me, Tyler, and the flakiest of the flaky.
Chris. Gonna redeem himself.
Yeah. If Flaky Chris walks through that door, you guys will get to meet Chris. He is a hoot. You will only understand about 25% of the things he says.
He's real gas.
My God, it's like living with Boomhauer. I love it. I love that kid. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. You guys have a good night. Thank you for listening to the Fully Functional Ish podcast.